YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on, my Smell Good family? What's happening, y'all? Appreciate y'all for stopping by one more time. And of course, it's your guy, Dedger L. Hicks Jr. And we're back for another fragrance video. So I'm really excited about this one. I've been putting this one together in my head for a few weeks now. And it's it's a lane in the fragrance world that I am new to. I am new to this lane. I've acquired about 20 to 25 Middle Eastern fragrances over the past, I don't know, maybe 4 to 5 months. And it's taking me on a journey that I'm excited to get into. So I have 10 Middle Eastern fragrances in my collection that, you know, I want to recommend and talk about and just kind of put out there and give my spin, so to speak, on the Middle Eastern fragrance world. Shout out to my guy Jeremy over at the House of Colossus. I like to call him the Middle Eastern King. All right, that's what I call him, because he was the one who overly inspired me to get into the Middle Eastern fragrance lane, so to speak, put that battery in my back, and now I just don't know what to do with myself. All right, so when you're dealing with Middle Easterns, you do get this unique experience where you pay not that much money, roughly between the $20 and $40 mark from my experience, and what you get in return is absurd. It's absurd. Some of these fragrances you would think are $100, $150 to even $200 for a couple of these, what the price should be retail, but they are not. So I ain't complaining. Now, I definitely appreciate a great deal on a fragrance, but my mind's just been puzzled at this, what Middle Eastern fragrances, what they're doing, what they have done, and you know, it's just wow. So I'm, you know, very, very excited about the journey that I'm on with these Middle Easterns, and I just want to jump in and talk about the 10 that just kind of really are front and center for me when I go middle fragrances. Like I said, I got about 20 to 25, but these 10 are the one that I just am constantly stunned at, constantly just tripping that I paid the amount of money that I did for these. So let's not keep blabbering and jabbering. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so let's go ahead and get probably from my experience, the most popular Middle Eastern house out there is the house of Armaf. And let's go ahead and go with their Titan. Y'all know what this is. From the Club de Nuit line, we have Intense Man. Intense Man. Y'all know what this is. This is a direct 1A, 1B clone of Creed's Amethyst. All right, Creed's Amethyst. Now, Armaf has 5 or 6 versions of this particular fragrance, and they're all good. Matter of fact, I think I have them all. That's how good they are. I'm a little different than most. I really love the Creed Amethyst DNA, and it's not hype. It is a genuine love that I have. But for a Middle Eastern, for me to pay $30 for this versus what Creed provides at $435 for Amethyst, it is wild. It is wild. So big bang for your buck for sure with this one here. So up first, we have from the House of Armaf. All right, we have Intense Man from the Club de Nuit line, and these are not in any particular order. These are just 10. All right, 10 of the Middle Eastern fragrances that just kind of got me in the chokehold right now. All right, so up next, I've talked about this one a lot. From the House of Lattafa. All right, from the House of Lattafa, we have Amethyst. Talking about changing my life. This was definitely one of the Middle Eastern fragrances that wowed me. All right, now I've told the story how I was very nervous and blind bought this, but Cuba knows, shout out to Cuba knows, his reaction sold me on it, and boy, I'm glad I listened to my fragrance intuition. Rose, this is a rose fragrance. Rose is tricky, just really depends on what you're dealing with rose fragrances. But for this one, it's really good. You get that Turkish rose and that Bulgarian rose with vanilla and amber, slight oud in it up top, dries down to this beautiful rose and vanilla style fragrance. It is fantastic. I paid $30 for this off of Amazon. Great presentation, great bottle, quality is fantastic. You get nothing synthetic with this. And for this to cost $30, $35, it should be a crime. It should be a crime. Lasts all day, beast mode projection. Lattafa did their thing with this one for sure, and I'm just amazed every time I smell it. Compliment getter for sure. Women love this fragrance, and I just can't say too many great things about it. It is fantastic, man. So from the house of Lattafa, next up on the list, all right, we have amethyst. Amethyst from Lattafa. Great juice here. I really enjoy it. All right, next up, now this one, also from the house of Lattafa. This one was the one that made me say, huh? How? Huh? From the house of Lattafa, once again, man, we have qaa'ed al Farsan. qaa'ed al Farsan. You talking about the most realistic pineapple fragrance that I have. It is bottom of the tin can pineapple juice for sure, man. Dole pineapple juice, rich, creamy, aesthetics to this fragrance. You get a little bit of birch in here, and it's not a vintage. It smells nothing like a vintage, nothing. All right, it is a rich pineapple bomb. That's what this is, but it has depth and it has a body to it. It is, on my skin, long lasting. Now I'm a part of the Guillotine Boys, so I'm definitely spraying 8 to 10 times with this fragrance, and it's gonna last me all day long. Massive compliment getter. It is a head scratcher to pay $20-$25 for this, and then what you get in return is A1 quality on a fragrance. It's crazy. It is crazy, but this was one of the first ones that just kind of had me thrown, man. Really had my mental thrown off for what you were getting with this one, man. So from the house of Lattafa, once again, we have qaa'ed al Farsan. qaa'ed al Farsan. Great juice here, man. Great juice for sure. Especially if you love pineapple, look into it. All right, up next, a massive titan. A massive titan. Right now, it is going crazy in the community. It is going crazy, and rightfully so. All right. From the house of Rasasi. All right, we have Rasasi hawas. Rasasi hawas. Y'all know about this one. Y'all know the conversation about this one. Y'all know everything about this one. This is Invictus Aqua Invictus 2016, but this was out before Invictus 2016. Okay, that is a fact. All right, but this is a powerhouse, an aquatic summertime banger. You get fruits in here. You get a type of aromatic vibe, aquatic vibe. I'll just say sweet aquatic. That's what you get with this. Y'all know about it. You can get this. Well, you could get it for $30 at one point, and that's what I got my bottles for, because I have a backup ready for this. But now they're $70-$80 on Amazon. It's crazy. It's crazy. But man, listen, if this was in retailers and you couldn't get it for cheap, I would pay what they're asking for right now. I would pay the 80 cash. That's just me. This is a summertime classic. You can do everything with this fragrance. It's really good, and Rasasi really did their thing. A hype beast right now for sure, but when you just stick to the juice inside of this bottle, Rasasi, they hit it out the park, man, and this is a Middle Eastern gem. One more time, from the house of Rasasi, we have hawas. Hawas. Classic here. I'm gonna deem this a Middle Eastern classic. All right, so now we're gonna switch pace. We're gonna switch pace to some darker, spicier, richer fragrances. All right, so let's go ahead and boy, this might be one that I am just overly ecstatic about. From the house of Lattafa, once again, we have ragba. All right, so you get sugar, incense, just a beautiful, dark, rich, sweet fragrance. All right, it is fantastic. Great for the wintertime. Great for cold air. It is just one that is, I can't say enough about it. When I first saw the note breakdown that I received the fragrance and I smelled it, I couldn't believe what I was smelling. I couldn't believe that I paid $19.99 for this, and I'm being just overwhelmed with just the stats, just what's in this, what it smells like, what it performs like, versus what I paid. It's insane. It's insane. And if you need something for the cold wear, this is one I could wear every day in the winter. Every day. I can wear it to the office, I can wear it on dates, I can wear it to a business meeting, I can wear it wherever. This is one that I could wear every day. And you can get it for a great price right now, $20. $25 you'll pay for this. Y'all look into this for the winter time. Don't wear this in the summer. Somebody out there gonna wear this in the summer. Be cool now. If you're gonna do it, wear one spray. But this one, they might kick you out, bro, if you wear this in the summer for sure, all right? But this is a great juice from the house of Lattafa, man. Ragba. Great juice, man. Great juice. All right, next up, from the house of Rasasi. This is probably the most expensive one that we're going to talk about today. This is probably, yeah, I paid the most for this one. From the house of Rasasi, we have satoor, waaw. Satoor, waaw. I'm a big fan of spicy fragrances. Spicy, rich fragrances. And that's what you get with this. You get some nutmeg in here. You get some cinnamon, vanilla. You get a slight oud that's in here that is barely detectable. Some people say it kind of puts them in the mind frame of a spice bomb, and I get that, but it doesn't smell like spice bomb. Just the DNA and the scent is really along that spice bomb line, but this is definitely on its own. To me, to my nose, in the air, it kind of gives off this Tom Ford Black Orchid resemblance in the air, but it definitely does its own thing. This stuff is fantastic, and I paid around $40-$45 for this one. So this is the most expensive one on the table, and another one I got that I paid around that $45 mark for. But this is great for the cold time, the cold air, the winter and the fall time. Really masculine. So the gentlemen out there who are looking for that spicy style fragrance, but still have that sweet component to it, looking at this one from the house of Rasasi. All right, we have satoor, waaw. Satoor, waaw. This stuff is A1, great. All right, moving along to probably my second favorite on the table. And I guess all of these are bangers. Second or third favorite, top five. It's in the top five probably, all right? Just received this one the other day. Haven't had a chance to fully try it out. But when I've tested it on my skin for the past few days, I'm just in disbelief. From the house of Fragrance World, all right? We have mocha wood. Mocha wood. Chocolate. Hazelnut. Coffee. Tonka bean. Vanilla. Yeah, gourmand bomb. Gourmandish bomb. This stuff is legit A1. It is beautiful. For 30, oh yeah, I paid 40, 45 for this one. They had it and it was sold out somewhere else and it was cheaper, but I didn't care. I just paid the extra $10 on Amazon and got it to me. But this stuff is fantastic, and I can't wait to wear this in the cold air and really give you guys a full breakdown on it. But if you're looking for gourmand, and a gourmand experience, whether it's Middle Eastern or not, look into this one, man. Like I said, chocolate, vanilla, hazelnut, tonka bean, and coffee. That's what you get with this. This stuff is A1, man. Y'all check it out from the house of Fragrance World. We got mocha wood. Mocha wood. All right, 3 more left on the list. We're gonna go with another gourmandish style fragrance. If you're into vanilla and caramel and fruits, then you want to grab this one from the house of Swiss Arabian. We have Casablanca. Casablanca is another one that had me tripping. For sure. So you get apple, grape, caramel. It smells like, you get a slight vanilla in here, but it puts you in the mind frame of Mercedes-Benz Club Black. That's what it puts you in the mind frame of. Very beautiful. I got this from Joma Shop for $25, and I was just stunned, man. $25 for this? How? I wore it to the office. Probably won't wear it to the office again, but I wanted to really test how it was. And 10, 11 hours. Projection on this thing for the first 2 hours is massive. Sillage is fantastic. If you're looking for a sexy, gourmandish style fragrance that is going to impress, and if you don't want to use up your Mercedes-Benz Club Black, then go with this. Go with this, look into it, and you will not regret it for $20, $25. Now, this stuff don't stay in stock. So when it's in stock, go ahead and grab it. This stuff is elite. Swiss Arabian did their thing for sure. from the House of Swiss Arabian, one more time, we got Casablanca. Casablanca. I don't know if it wants to stay in focus. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, two more left on the list to talk about. This one I just received and just was blown away by the presentation and what it has to offer. From the house of Rihana. Rihana, once again, we have sabah, waaw. Sabah, waaw. Great presentation. Great. The rosary beads come with it. You get oud, you get spices, and you get sweetness. All right, you get a fresh, spicy, warm. No, you get a warm, spicy. Excuse me, and I guess a fresh. Yeah, I guess a freshness is in there, especially in the opening. But you get this spicy, sweet, oudi style fragrance, and this one oud shows up a little bit more in this one than it does in a beginner style oud fragrance. But I enjoy it. I really like it. I can't wait to really spin this around in the cold air and really see what it can do. But first impression, smelling on skin, smelling in the air, it took my breath away. And I'm really, really looking forward to spending some time with it, man. So once again, from the house of Rihana, we have sabah, waaw. Sabah, waaw. All right, y'all pick all these up that I'm talking about for sure. All right, and last but not least, this was one when I smelled it at the top, I stopped in my tracks. I paused. I was concerned. I was confused when I smelled this one. From the house of Lattafa, once again, we have oud mood. Oud mood. Oud mood. You get rose, spices, caramel, vanilla, sandalwood, just a concoction of the highest order. This thing is going to run the cold air down. All right, when we get to the winter, when we get to the fall, this thing is going to be sensational. A sexy, masculine scent that I deem for the gentleman in the way that you are going to be dressed for that office day or for that date or for that party or that gathering when it's in the winter time. This one right here is going to be fantastic. You do get a note of rose in here as well. It kind of reminds me of Parfums de Marley's Habden. I've mentioned that in a previous video from What's in the Bag. But they don't smell alike, but they're in the same wheelhouse if you're trying to take your mind there for sure. But this stuff is fantastic. I enjoy it and can't wait to really see what this thing can do once we get to the fall and the winter months. Again, I paid 20 bucks for this off Joe Shop. It's criminal the price. It's criminal the price. But what you get in return, it's stunning. That's why the value of these are so great to me, because I paid next to nothing and I'm getting fragrances that designer houses and some niche houses can't seem to put together. That's why this thing is so mind-blowing. But $20-$25 for this juice, if you're into it, something different, something unique, looking at this one from the house of Lattafa. We got oud mood. Oud mood. All right. So the video ran kind of long, but that's cool. I'm cool with that, because what I'm experiencing with these Middle Eastern fragrances from Armaf, Swiss Arabian, Rihana, Rasasi, like, you're just getting this major bang for your buck, and you're getting A1 quality. You're not getting nothing that is synthetic. You're not getting nothing that is terrible. In the opening, you have to wait 20 minutes for it to dry down. You're not getting that with these. I have many more that I can discuss, but these are the 10 that just have me. They have me right now, and you know, I look forward to bringing more to you guys with these. I got reviews coming on most of these, if not all, if I haven't done so already. So they're coming, so just be on the lookout. All right, so we're gonna wrap this one up, man. Middle Easterns, 10 Middle Eastern fragrances that you should look into, and I just got your boy in the chokehold right now, man, for sure. All right, so until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Like, comment, subscribe if you have not. That's how you become a member of the Smell Good family. And meet me down in the comments and let's chop it up for sure, man. So y'all be cool, take care of yourselves, and remember, keep smelling good. Now, we talk about this at the end of every video lately. Keep smelling good. All right, y'all be cool.